Question 16 then, we need to work out 8 and a 6 minus 2 and 3/5. Now the problem with this question is if you focus on 8 minus 2 and get 6 and then a 6 minus 3/5, when you do that you'll end up with a negative fraction because a 6th is smaller than 3/5, so when you take it away you'll end up with a negative answer. I will show you that option later if you fancy a different challenge to do it that way, but some people do it in terms of changing them to top heavy fractions first, so improper. So if you've got 8 pizzas, imagine them all 8 pizzas, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, split into 6, so there'd be 6 in there, 6 in there, 6 in there, 6 in there. Imagine they were all split up into 6. Altogether, those 8 pizzas would have 48 pieces in, and then you'd have that other 6th as well, so plus the 6, so 48 plus another 1, you'd have 49 6. That's another way of saying 8 and a 6 is equal to 49 over 6, so changing it from a mixed number to an improper fraction. The same with the 2 and 3/5, 2 whole ones. Now if you split them into 5, obviously I can show you a bit quicker on that one. Split them into 5, there'll be 5 in there and 5 in there, plus the other one, another 3/5 in there, plus 3/5 in that one, so 5, 10, 11, 12, 13 in that one, 13 over 5. Now again, there are different methods. Some people will do 2 times 5 is 10, add on the 3 and get 13. It works, but if you forget it, this is the understanding by it. Draw your pizzas. Now we're back like the other question. We need to find a common denominator that both 6 and 5 go into. So if you write your 6 times table and your 5 times table patiently, they both go in as the lowest number, 30. To get from 6 to 30, you'd have to times by 5. So you'd also have to do 49 times 5. Now, again, you could use a grid method. You could go and do 49 times 5. 4 5s are 20, so that would be 200. 5 9s are 45, and get 245. Some confident people would times that by 10 and get 490, and then half it to get 245. It's a little bit quicker, but it's totally up to you what you want to do with that. So use equivalent fractions, times it out using that. And then 5 to 30 is times by 6. So we need to do the same to 13 times 6. And again, quick grid method, 13 times 6, 60, and 18, giving you a total of 78 there. And then you just need to do the subtraction. So we've got 245 take away 78. 245 take away 78. You can either do it on a number line or do it your column method if you're confident with that. So that would be a 3, 15. That will be 8 from 15, 7, that we can't do. You can obviously take your time with this, 7, that will be a 6, and that will be 1. So 167 left over. So there are 167 left over out of the 30. Now the question did ask it for a mixed, just missed it. It asked it for as a mixed number. Currently this isn't mixed, this is what we call improper because the number on top is bigger, also known as top heavy. For a mixed number we need to change it into so many whole ones and see how many left over. Now if we think about what the question was, it was 8 take away 2, so it's got to be near to 6, but it might be less than it. So 30s, how many 30s are in 167? You could just quickly write out your 30 times table. 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180. So the closest number we can get to is 150. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 whole ones. 5 whole ones, that's 150. We've got 167 though, so 150. If we take 167 from it, there's going to be 17 left over. 17 of those 30ths, because that's what the pieces are called. So your final answer would be 5 and 17 over 30.